Here we are at the Chin Dynasty channel again on with the Mavic 3 follow mode. I brought it down a little lower this time, see what I could do. I found that if I held the sticks back a little bit for 5 seconds, it would move. See, you can see the trees are a little lower than on my previous video. This is coming up onto the end of my street. It's gonna turn left here, but it's not doing the old back and forth kind of thing like it did before, waving this way and that way. At this point, it's more or less staying like the the R2S sticks behind. You see that? Like previously, if we were higher, it would go whoop and go sideways on me, beside me, and then eventually back down. But it did a pretty good job this time, so I'm gonna take it up to the next street here. I'm going to hang a right like I usually do. Instead of just going straight to the mall, I'll do a little bit of here and there this time. Terry Fox School on the left there. I come down here. I bring Bentley down here when I'm taking him for a walk sometimes. We come down to the bottom here, and there's a little path right at the bottom that takes me out into the Greenbelt trails. And there's a bridge there they cross. I can go up to see my friend Stefan. He's got a big house. Wow. $5 million, big pool. 300 foot in the front, 300 foot in the back, and about 100 foot wide. They're in the upper crust neighborhood of Newmarket. So I did a little down and back up. I'm going to let this lady coming up here. I wanted to let her go first, but no, I gotta go first. She says, see, there's my hand going. No, she says, you go. I guess she wanted to watch the drone. I don't know. And away I go. She's up a little bit now. Didn't quite stay behind me. Moved up to the side of it. But it fell back into place. There we go, coming up the Sawmill Valley again. See, now it's just looking at me. You can't see the school. There's a school there. It's down low enough. There's the bottom of Society. I zoomed right on past it. You didn't see it, but it was there. This is Colton coming up. I usually turn down here sometimes. Well, there's the Greenbelt path I go along to with Bentley. And this is the street I go down sometimes. But I didn't want to take a chance with it this low going down that one. There's a lot of trees down there. And then you got to turn left. I was a little worried about that left. Well, see now, look, see? It should be behind me, but now it's scooting up in front of me. Why? I don't get it. It does that. And it'll stop. Okay. I'll catch up. I'll go behind him now. Whoop. And off we go. Here's the other high school. Sir Mulock there. Coming up. The mall's on the left. But I'm going to go down Joe Persicany. Right down past the baseball diamonds. And do the little loop-de-loop down there on that. I don't know what the name of the street is, but it's down there at the bottom. It's an in and out. You can't go anywhere from it. You just go in, go around and come back out. Had to go past the garbage truck. You'll see the garbage truck in a few minutes. Well, a minute or two. There's Joe Persicany. I'm on the wrong side of the street just to make sure. There's a tree in that right there in the corner and a house. But it stuck right behind me pretty good. Didn't do any waving. It's getting a little bit better with that mind. If you cut it lower, it'll come in closer and stick more or less to the behind. I didn't want to try the in front of me mode right now at this low because it doesn't know where I'm going. So, you get up there and it wants to keep going that way and you turn. And then that's where you're going to have a problem maybe. So I didn't want to take a chance yet. I'll do that where I've got less buildings and trees to worry about and then practice with that one. This is the Catholic school on the right. Why do those Catholics get their own school? I don't know. But they do. That's Canada. And here we go. There's a little path again. I go down that one. That takes you to the baseball diamonds and further down on the path. And here's another part to the path. That's the bottom of the baseball diamonds. And here we go. Turn the corner and there's a garbage truck. She got in front of me. Why? She sees the truck, I guess, maybe. I don't know. Hung out there, didn't have any problems with the truck. A lot of trees here. See the tree? Whoop, I missed it. Didn't hit it. So far, so good. Just like it did the last time. I've been down here with the Air 2S also. This is one of those streets, and like they all got lots of trees on them. So you want to be careful going down these ones, because there's no leaves. So those little twigs are like strands of spaghetti, and I just can't see all of those little tiny ones. I've watched other videos where they practice on that. So I try to learn by their mistakes, and so far so good. I haven't dinged anything. I haven't crashed yet. For the money this thing cost, it shouldn't crash. It should miss everything. But it's doing it. This is pretty tight on this one. I think it was down low enough and close enough that it kept a hold of me. This is one of those up and down, up and down. This is where I was worried about it too. Coming around this one and the next one and the next one. Because it really swings in close on the first time I went by. I thought it was going to hit the trees. Of course, it was in front of me. This is when I was doing the double front and back kind of mode. And it was in front, so like the tree, there's a tree on the left. You can't see it right here, but it's there. It went over that. See, there's a twig there. It just missed that, and then it sort of slowed down for it, I guess, to look at it and remembered, I got to catch up. And it's catching up. And these little posts for the lights, they're everywhere. But it sticks around with those. I guess they're big enough that it sees them. When you're flying, little warning things come out on the left and the right, the orange or the red or stuff like that, letting you know that you're close to something. And that's going on a lot. Here's the garbage truck coming up again. He hasn't made it too far. And drop back behind me again. And there's the garbage truck. I thought he'd look up and wonder what that was, but he was too busy writing something in his book. So we just carried on. There we are back at Joe Persichini. There's a name, eh? Joe Persichini. And northbound we go. And it sticks behind me really good this time. I think I hang it right up here somewhere and go through another little street that I don't usually go on. Sorry. I went down that one the other day with it in front mode, and as I got to the top of that one, the main Young Street it's called, it went around the corner and got behind a tree as I was going past it, and as it came out the other side, instead of seeing me, it caught a car on the Young Street. And off it went. It made it probably a quarter mile down the road before I was able to stop it and come back. And wow, I don't believe it missed all the wires. There's wires everywhere on that Young Street going down. There's about 5 rows of them going up and down on high towers, and it missed them. Coming back, I raised it up, and I knew they were there. I'm just not taking a chance. And away I went. Yeah, that's the one. This is my... Oh, we're in the mall now. Somewhere I either missed a video or something happened. I don't know, but I missed getting up to the top of Joe Persichini and coming into the mall. See the lady looking at it? There's a suntan place. Who needs a suntan in the wintertime? My dentist is just at the top there right now. Booster juice. The little Duca Bank thing. Some kickboxing place. Coming up, pizza. And that's all on your left if you're looking at the picture. And pet values there. Little Vietnam restaurant kind of noodle place. And dollar store. Right here on the end. And look, it's supposed to be behind me. It's in front of me, though. I don't know why. I'm just waiting now. There we go. It's down to the side. It's way over here. Now, there's trees here, but it's not hitting them. I guess it's just high enough to miss them. But it should be behind me, but for some reason, it's doing the old in front and sideways move this time. Oh, there he is. What's he doing? And I turn left. And it's still beside me, looking at me, following me around. I guess it's waiting for me to get, maybe it knows where it is and it's going to wait for me to get onto the main street and then fall behind, which I guess it looks like it's doing. Yeah, it swung out. There's a tree right there, too, behind me, and a house that I was worried about coming up the last time. But it went right over the house and lost me. I had to stop here and get it going again. And there's the school again, Sir Mulock. A little better. Sometimes I hang right at this stop sign and go over to the next one and do around that little block, but this time I'm just going to go straight down. See how they sort of wavers around sometimes? It's funny when you're watching it. It looks like it's deciding what it should do. Well, should I go this way? Should I go that way? And it's sort of bouncing back and forth, and it falls into place. And here we go. This is a nice long run from this stop sign to the next one. You can get it up to about, I don't know, what is that, 50 kilometers. Did a good job of keeping up with me, right on top of me. I wasn't doing 50 kilometers here, though. Probably doing about 40. That's what you would be doing. Now, away we go. Here comes the stop sign. Oh, I missed it. Oh, wow, I skipped right over all of that and straight to my driveway. What happened? I know I was doing some, I think it was point of view or spotlight, one of those two, where I think it's point of view. You get it over top of you and it just goes around in a circle and keeps an eye on you at the same time. I think that's what I'm going to be doing here in a few seconds. Didn't know what to do. I think I turned off the other one. I'm trying to get one of them to work, but it wouldn't work. So I went to the other one, and was this one. There it goes. There's a little circle effect. Oh, my neighbor's gone to work. A little white car that would be at the bottom of the picture if he was home. Oh, this might be I might have canceled here somewhere just to keep it short. Sort of wavering back and forth here. Or it's wavering back and forth, trying to figure out what I'm doing next. It comes up over top of me. Do I start it? See, look at my little porch thing on the top, on the right-hand corner there. Little porch lift. It takes me up about 5 steps. That's still going. Any time now, it should be doing there it goes. Fast one, too. Look at that. Whee! Yeah, point of interest, I think that's what it's called. It holds the camera on you while it travels. You can drive with this, too. It's trying to go around you, but if you keep driving, it'll just sort of stay on the side. But if you go slow enough, it'll go around you. Or if you speed it up, it'll go around you. Yeah. Now what am I going to do? I think I might do another one slower. I'm not sure. Or it might be just coming up to the end and I'm going to shut it off. The only way you can catch this in your hand, you have to turn off all the obstacle avoidance stuff. And then you can catch it.